Good morning, y'all. How are y'all doing today? What's up, everybody? Oh, it's so early today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired. I'm tired to do this stream. I'm very lazy to do it. But, pack yourself a quick energy drink. It's your caffeine of the day. Tip your hats. And we keep on powering through. How's everybody doing today? Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Okay, let me just pull a tab away before I do anything. How you guys doing? Hey, what's up, Ray Ash? Good morning, Space Cato. I didn't know how you're gonna survive today. Honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna survive today as well. Oh, my mic is like hella loud. Hella loud. Alright, let's just leave it here. Here's about good. Good morning. No worries, True, no worries. What's up, Ray Ash? Mikey! How you doing? Ayo, my favorite English caster. Thank you. Appreciate it. How you guys doing this morning? Today we're gonna be starting off a little bit slow. We're gonna be a bit more chill, a lot more chill today. Gotta move my camera down a little bit. Gonna be real chill today, right? We're taking this stream a little slower. I woke up not too long ago. I'm cold. I'm still cold. That's why I got the jacket on. Keep myself warm. Have you seen my latest vid of you guys? Actually, no, I have not. In a matter of fact, where is it? It's kind of sad for NAML compared to Southeast Asian creators. My cock is pretty small. God damn it. You know, Chef, the other day somebody had that exact same name. Morning. Yo, what's up, Matt? How you boys doing? Compared to see, god damn, I can't believe it. Some people. My cock was here the other time. It was here the other time. That's how I was ready, or maybe to a degree was ready. I might have not been ready. It's early. I'm doing fine. Not really special, Lamau. All right. Where is this? Oh, god damn it. Did you make a freaking anime opening, Rayash? Oh my god. No, he actually did. He straight up made an anime opening. Dang, I just woke up morning. Yo, dude, what's up, Greens? What's up? Alright, to everybody out there, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing good this morning. From wherever you are. It could be nighttime if you are in North America, if I remember correctly. You need to stop moving, and I thought stream lag. Yeah, nah, I'm just good at sitting still sometimes, you know? Sometimes I just zone out. Honestly, I might do that a lot more often. Watch it? Alright, okay. Let me just set up a quick there's gotta be a better scene for this. Let me just set the stage for you guys. Ooh, I gotta make sure that I don't fall asleep today. If you guys didn't know, I'm actually gonna be casting the Snapdragon series later on today. So that's my plan. I'm gonna be streaming for a while, and then after that, I gotta go get ready for Snapdragon series. Okay, here we go. Read the comments real quick. Enjoy the show. I've only been wearing your socks every time I went to MPL. Not gonna lie, I like it. It's a bit high, not like ankle socks that I have. Keep my feet warmer. When does MPL MY start? Well, first off, thanks, Chef, and appreciate that you're actually utilizing the socks. Sorry, yeah, sorry that it is a little bit like above your ankle, and it's not like in fashion. It depends, you know. It's kind of its own thing. But at least it's comfortable. That's one thing that it's nice. That's nice. It's a little comfortable, and yes, it does keep you a little bit warmer, especially if you go to MPLs and it's freezing cold. Yo, what's up, Xenogenesis? Morning. Greetings from the PH. Greetings to you guys too. MPL starts this weekend, actually, if you guys don't know. So it's gonna be very. It's gonna be a pretty fucking long week. It's gonna be a pretty fucking long week. It's oh boy, I got 2 days of Snapdragon series today and tomorrow, and then Friday, Saturday I have MPL MY. Oh yeah, which reminds me, for all our Malaysian viewers out there, this is gonna be for a little special something, you know. It's a little special something. So we have been given access to tickets for the MPL. So if you happen to be in Malaysia and you want to watch the MPL, hit me up. I'll have 2 tickets ready, maybe ready to go for the SMG Toda game, which is happening Saturday, just in case you guys want to check that out. I'm just letting y'all know. Hi man, remember me, Mirko stream? Yo, yes, of course I do, JV. How you doing, good sir? Alright, okay. First off, before I forget, I might as well pull this up. Oh wait, I just realized that my cam isn't on this one. Wait. Why isn't my cam on this one? Oh, because of the layers. I'm dumb. Ah, there we go. Yarmy. God damn it. I can't deal with it. I love the opening. Alright, great selection. Tree of Life anatomy. I appreciate that too, Rayash. I appreciate the 90s anime look. I like that style. Oh, you did Leo so dirty. You just got. I can't deal with these anime openings. Alright, I gotta give that a like. That was well done. That was well done, Rayash. How much time did that fucking take to make? That must have been so tedious to do that many cuts that many times. Like, come on. This man needs a medal. God damn. Oh. Oh yes, that was quite pleasant, Rayash. That was quite pleasant. Yo, AC, what's up? How you doing, my guy? Like you grew up on shit, my man. What? You look like a boy version of Andrew Koji. Come on, man. Come on, man. What? I hear Gideon. I want to hear Gideon speak Malaysian. Boleh je, Scorch. Scorch, nak dengar cakap apa? Cakap. Kau boleh cakap. It just sounds weird, alright? Admittedly, my BM sounds a little weird because I don't have, like, the hard dialect. That's the main issue. That's the main issue. Other than that, it's fine. Is this safe from DMCA? Probably not, Chefin. I was thinking about that too. Legit, I was thinking about that, but hey, Ray Ash's content, some good content right there. Good way to kick off the morning. Good way to kick off the morning. This is gold? Yes, it is. Hey, what's up, Jays? Even the Majin cousins. Brothers! It's the Majin brothers. Venue for MPL MY is Bukit Kiara, right? It is Stadium Juara, yes, which is in Bukit Kiara, technically. Alliance Evolution. The Mara scene was cute. No, Potato Man. I did it while watching MPL, so it's like about 5 hours with breaks. God damn, Rayash. That's so much effort, dude. It's so much effort. Because not only do you have to like need to cut out each and every individual one of those plates, but you also have to like transition between each. Not to mention I have like, okay, another thing I have to ask Rayash is whether or not the Japanese calligraphy, did you just like directly translate it, or did you just like type in anything and it's just a bunch of gibberish and it doesn't make any sense? Because like when I looked at it, I was like, "There's no way, right? I have no clue. You could be lying about these these Japanese calligraphies. I would have no clue." Why is Leo like in a funeral? To be fair, that's not the best portrait of Leo. Or he's completely clean shaven. He's a good little boy. Order food in BM? Yeah, I can do that. It's not that hard. Can you do like MPL MY teams important foreigns? Because I think it will hurt MPL MY in the future. Theo, well, honestly, the logic behind it is quite simple. Our players aren't as good as the international players. We want to win an international. Therefore, we import players because unfortunately, the tier 2 isn't at a level which requires time and money and resources to get good, which will take, most importantly, time when you honestly want to win the following season, you know, the season after. You don't have a year or two to wait for somebody to get that good. So does it hurt the MPL MY scene? Honestly, no. Honestly, it makes it better. Imports allow other, you know, at the very least, it allows tier 2 orgs to start building up their players. It, you know, at least gives a reason for these tier 2 players to be like, I need to become tier 1 now. If not, people keep taking my jobs. You can tuck my job. That sort of thing. It's Boku. No, Chefin. No. God damn it. Don't you dare. In no way imports hurt MY, MPL no, MPL KH won't hurt the league. Yeah, no. Foreign players don't hurt the league. That's the truth. Foreign players never hurt the league. Texts are about M4 texts such as /credential. Oh, okay. I actually typed it. I learned some Japanese myself. I basically put your names in katakana. Oh, god damn, dude. I didn't know you took Japanese. Well done. Honestly, well done. Well done, Rayash. He deserves a round of applause here, boys. Give it up for him. Rayash put a lot of hard work into that. A lot of good edits in there. Great idea, great direction. Can appreciate it a lot, and I can appreciate it a lot more because Amy, my girlfriend slash editor slash moderator slash only employee in my company, did I mention girlfriend? Yeah, slash girlfriend. We've been doing a lot of content together, And like putting it together is not easy. You know, filming it is a real pain in the ass, but like putting it together and splicing it, that shit's hard. And I appreciate her for that. She's willing to do it. Staffa, congrats on your YouTube. Oh yeah. Staffa had the same issue as me the other day. I would have imagined that he would have learned. He would have at least learned from me and been like, oh yeah, you know, I saw Guinea had a 24-hour thing. I probably should, you know, read the little text in the middle to see why, you know? This stop. Well, you had. I try to warn y'all. I'm just gonna say it. I try to warn y'all. No Zane in MSC? You never know. Esophagosaurus. That's a good username, dude. That's a good username. But yeah, congrats to Staffa for his YouTube. But no Zane and MSC, no way to know just yet. You know, let's see how the NACT progresses some more. I'm excited to see what else is going to happen. Is that actually NACT today? I don't think so. Maybe. I could be wrong about this. I could be hella wrong about this. The new BTK should go to the mid-season championship. I mean, technically they should. Technically they should. I don't think any other players are too much slouches. I think, you know, Zane's always going to be of high value. The question is the rest of his teammates. Some of them got history, you know? Some of them got history at the very least in the NA scene. So I'm pretty excited to see how they're going to actually perform as a whole compared to, like, the Ohio brothers, for example. I am back and I changed my name. Ginyong. What's up? What's up? But why have you changed your name, Ginyong? What happened? What happened? If only one Schellenberg became an MPL MY and MPL PH caster lineups respectively, the 4 horsewomen casters is complete. That's one way of looking at it. Yamate Kudasai is the only Japanese words I know. God damn it, Theo. I want a pay raise. You deserve a pay raise, but unfortunately we're not monetized yet, so I can't give you a pay raise until then. Honestly, rooting for Zane's team, we need more new faces to go to Southeast Asia. Well, I'm rooting for Zane's team. I like the Ohio brothers, to be honest, but we'll see how that's gonna go. We'll see how NACD as a whole is going to start moving. But yeah, to give you guys some context of what I'm going to be doing this stream, I'm going to be talking about some of the underrated players here in MPL MY, or if, you know, internationally, if I run out of content ideas. We're also going to be talking a little bit about the NACT, and we're also going to be talking about Snapdragon series. Yes, that's what I wanted to talk about today. Oh, my nose is so stuffed. Can it not be so stuffed? The amount of trees I'm destroying just going through tissue papers. It's annoying. It's annoying. But yes, those are the things that we're going to be talking about today. And feel free to ask questions, honestly. Oh, God damn it. Now it's too hot. Earlier it was too cold. Now it's too hot. I can never win. I can never win. Oh my God. Oh, my nose. I want to kill myself because of my nose. Oh. Oh. Alright, where was I? Where was I? What's my religion, Gideon? I am a wholehearted, good Christian boy. MPL Cambodia is getting better this time. Honestly, I think they're already in a pretty good spot. They're honestly in a really good spot with the level that their teams are playing as of right now. But I do think that they still need a little bit more time so that the environment actually, at the very least, starts getting better. There is just so much happening over on that side of the world. It's honest. honestly sad. It's honestly sad. There's no going around that fact. Ohayo gozaimasu. Bless you, King. Oh yeah, if you haven't watched any of my videos yet, I have my recent videos, hot takes with Trex. We got another video coming up this Friday. So we got a lot of content lined up. Sharing the stream for Amy. Give Amy a raise. Thank you, Ray Ash. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. The annoying thing right now is that my Stream Elements isn't connected properly to my YouTube account, so I'm not exactly getting the alerts. I'm not exactly getting the alerts that I want to, which is pissing me off. It is pissing me off, good sir. Echo hasn't lost a series like... Yes, Echo has not lost a series. Please talk about the Snapdragon series first, because I think I'll be new to a lot of people. I think it will be new to a lot of people here. Yes! Alright. I think that's a good place to start. Cambodians are improving. Echo is peaking now. They haven't lost the series yet. Although I will say, Theo, that even though Echo hasn't lost a series, there are a couple of games which are like... Ooh... Like, it's getting pretty close. Like, it is borderline loss. That's all I'm gonna say. What's your spiciest take about MPL Indo? Spiciest take for MPL Indo... Kyrie isn't gonna save the nation. That's off the top of my head. You can't ask me these things, man. You can't ask me these things. Who knows what kind of unfiltered bullcrap? Is Trek still being held hostage? No, of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Don't worry about it. Hot Takes is so chaotic. Dude, Hot Takes is a strong... Like, filming it is super easy, but writing it, like... Because I have to write the scripts, right? I sit there for a while thinking about these scripts, and I start, like, jotting down ideas. I had some, like, really heinous ideas previously. Like, really bad. Really bad ideas. And you have to, like, refine it so that it's not just complete shit posting, but at least there's some class to it. I think that was, like, the hardest part writing the scripts. It was like, how do you make it funny, but, like, not to a point where you're basically shitting down someone's throat? You think if they do go to MSC, Ohio Brothers is gonna be forced to change their name? I hope they change their name. I think Ohio Brothers is a bad name as well. Anything that, like, different, like, anything that's state related, like, imagine someone is like, if people are like Subang boys, you know, like we're a particular district, Subang boys, that just sounds dumb. It just sounds like you're falling into a stereotype more than anything else. Like, imagine if there was a team called Florida Men, right? It's not going to be a very good name. There's like very minimal branding to it. So I personally hope that they do change it into something a little bit more like memorable, something a little bit more brand oriented. Hot take. Hot takes. Oreo is better without the filling. It's just a cookie, dude. It's just a chocolate cookie. Well, cocoa cookie technically. Why do you think Indo players are so shaky against PH teams? I think the main difference is that PH teams are a little more instinctual compared to Indonesians. I think Indonesians like their structure. They like their structure a lot. They're not as flexible as the Filipinos. The Filipinos have like a good instinct, right? The question is, how do you like discipline yourself to like not always follow the instinct, but follow it during the right times? I think that's the biggest difference. Amy knows what's up. Yeah, let's not get into this. Let's not get into this, chef. And Amy will do some terrible, I think, sacrilegious things to Oreos. I filtered the earlier script and it was heinous. Unfiltered opinions are the best opinions. No sugarcoating, just your capsaicin Capsaicin. I'm not even gonna try. Filled words that may or may not trigger a horde of people. Well, here's the thing, right? You can have opinions, you can have unfiltered opinions even, but if it's not done tastefully, then it's just like, what's the point, alright? Are you really trying? Are you really trying, you know? So I gotta put some effort. It may be like an unfiltered opinion, but at the end of the day, it's revolving around like one particular topic, right? And how much I could like shit talk, well, not really shit talk, but shit post about it. I mean, if you haven't watched the hot takes video, you can go check it out now. You can understand that it's very clearly a joke. The question is, how do you deliver the joke in a way, or at the very least set it up so that your guest understands it while still being able to deliver to an audience that can appreciate it, right? There's like a balance that needs to be hit. As from the Philippines, I would say give a chance, because PH ruled enough now. I don't think they're going to give a chance, and I don't think they should give a chance, you know? The idea of having a champion is that they set the bar and everybody's trying to like go above and beyond the bar. That's the idea. Florida man would be based. God damn it. Ohio Brothers or Florida men? Neither! Neither, Rayash. Ohio Brothers 5-man T-posing in MSC. Why do you pronounce cocoa as cocoa? Because... Oh, because I pronounce the A. That's why. I pronounce the A. I don't just say cocoa. Because cocoa can mean a lot of things, right? Cocoa is specifically the fruit. Florida man takes the M5 trophy. I don't know if any of them are actually from Florida. I probably should ask. Trexer like Coach Deku or someone. Actually, Coach Mikey is still in there. Do you know if any of them are from Florida? Coca-Cola. Depends which one you're talking about, Theo. You gotta be real specific on the type of Coke you're talking about. All I can say are both are refreshing. That sounds like robbery. Chicago boys. Rip off of Homeboys. That'd be pretty funny. Retry gods. It's true that MY only got one slot in Nemesis. Yes, Mario Ryan. It is. We lost the slot, unfortunately. We're not a major region, understandably, and we're also, you know, not as good as everybody else. So fair enough. Bit of a slap on the wrist, if you ask me. Does it suck? Yeah, it kind of sucks, but it kind of shows the state of the MPL MY as a region. So that's why this year we're doing a lot. Whether it's like you're in from production, whether you're part of the organization. I think everybody is working really hard in this one year span to really make it work. You know, we're all putting in a collective effort into it. Munton Malaysia definitely is. We've got Homeboys, got Todak, all putting a lot of effort and investing a lot in their teams this year. Albert does smiling all the time except with Echo and Black with their opponents. Poor guy, man. Poor guy. He's getting old, to be fair. He is getting old. He's still sharp, but you know, oh boy. At some point, when does Albert call it quits? You know, when does anybody as an esports player call it quits? I feel like everybody is gonna start working as hard as they can no matter what. The hell? Was somebody trying to call me? What the fuck? That was weird. What the fuck is Carprasian? Search it, Google it, Chefin. Google it. Thoughts about MLBB India? Non-existent. MLBB is banned in India. Parisian is what's included in chills. It's the spice. Capsaicin. Am I saying it right? Capsaicin. Capsaicin. Capsaicin? No. I think. Stop using eccentric words. My English is bad. English caster, by the way. That do be true, Chuffin. You're gonna experience a lot of moments like that. Oh, Carpathian is the spicy bits of the chili, I think. I think what you're talking about is capsicum, Chefin. Carpathian. I can't even continue it. Thinking about that meme is too good. Have you watched Bubble Boy when you were younger? Boy. This is a side conversation that's going on here. S11 Gaming will be renamed as S12, JK. I think I know what should be. A handful of Malaysian shows were in PH Disney Channel programming. Huh. I didn't know that. What the hell? Oh, my Venus turned 30 this year, you think? Yeah, he is. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, when do you call it quits? When have you made enough of a name for yourself? Like, oh, my Venus could have, like, retired after M2. After M3, you know? It's like, we won M3, we're world champions, okay, thanks, bye, we're out, you know? Or win another MPL season and then just be like, okay, ciao, boys, I'm done. And it would have been fine, that could have been the legacy. But now it's like, you know, we've got so many Filipino teams already making that dynasty, making this PH dynasty continue. So, other regions, we gotta step up. They can't keep on winning. Did you order grab fruit? Shit, you're right. I did not order breakfast. Oh, I want breakfast bad, but also, oh, I missed the McDonald's breakfast. Fuck. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to have something else. Ooh, that looks good. Sorry, I'm sidetracking. I'm hella sidetracking right now. Steamed chicken rice. Where is it? Why is it so hard to order goddamn chicken rice? Single portion or single quarter. Oh, what? Okay, now I'm genuinely worried about this place. I'm trying to order goddamn chicken rice. They're telling me, like, the portions of chicken rice. But I don't know if the rice, it comes with rice. I'd be very upset if it didn't. And the problem is that the consistency of these categories are not the same. We have like charcoal series with rice, double mix with rice, triple mix with rice, a la carte, and then here's where it changes. It's like a la carte soy sauce / roasted chicken. It doesn't even say rice there. I don't even fucking know. I don't even fucking know if this is gonna be correct. Sorry, I'm gonna get back to the chat as soon as I order this. But first off, I gotta know if I'm getting my food correct. Fuck it. Alright, we're just gonna go with this. I can't be held. I can't be asked ordering my breakfast for this goddamn long. Hi, Malaysia, the land of Upin and Ipin from PH. I don't, dude. Well, I haven't realized how much of a cultural phenomenon Upin and Ipin actually is. Like, I'm not even joking about it. I'm not even joking about how much of a cultural phenomenon. Like, most people don't mean it bad when they're like Upin, the land of Upin and Ipin. Like, it sounds bad, but it really isn't. You know, it kind of shows that, you know, our animation shows are actually doing shit, and it's cool. But also kind of strange at the same time. Can't believe that Momo-chan has the same age as Naisu. Momo-chan looks young. Dude, Momo-chan looks like a schoolgirl. She looks like a child. I felt my English was very lacking when I tried to play Disco Elysium or read some old literature. Dude, Chefin, that's why you gotta read some books, my guy. Or pick up a thesaurus. every day, open a thesaurus, think of words that you use constantly, and then open a thesaurus and look for synonyms for those words. Team Hawk is the only team that gave Echo a 3-2 fight. I really don't understand how they got beaten by Incendio. Mario, I don't know, man. The one thing about Malaysian teams is that we're inconsistent. That's the thing. Inconsistency is kind of like our thing. We have explosive games, but it's not like we can't do it all the time. We can't do it all the time. Upin and Ipin and Bobo Boy is big here in PH. Watched it as kids. What? Damn. Rose is really scolding Upin Ipin. It's funny. The courage of Malaysia. Muriel and Rose Eustace. It's oh, as encouraged the cowardly dog. Got you. I got the reference now. Oh yeah, Rose is actually a host now. I've been watching her streams for a long time. Yes, Rose Gaming is actually our host for this upcoming season. Very exciting stuff. If you know about Rose, don't spoil it, but she's got a lot of hidden talents. Oh wow, that sounds terrible. That sounds really awful. But we have some planned bits to happen on the stage, and I can't wait for that to happen because it's really gonna be cool. It's gonna be a lot of cool stuff. Apparently, Upin and Ipin is more famous around Indo and PH compared to Malaysia. Why is it more famous outside of Malaysia? That's the thing that I don't get. That's the thing. It is Malaysian created, and yet it does well in other countries, which is odd. I find that odd. Who's Rose? Rose Gaming. She is going to be our new hostess. She is a previous content creator. Still content creating. You can go check out her channel if you want. Amy, if you want to drop her channel in the comments, that'd be great. Nearly spilled my drink. My man Gideon, you heard that a PH team is interested in acquiring Gary? Well, we'll see. We'll see if they actually get him, because Gary, first off, I was watching the Daddy Hood podcast the other day, right? In the Daddy Hood podcast, he was talking to Ayman Haq, which is basically the owner of Team Hawk, right? So they're basically crowdfunded, essentially. They're crowdfunded. They have a little bit of backing. But they're basically on their own, right? As an organization. Gary is an interesting case because Gary's parents were strict. Were like really, really strict and didn't really understand esports. To the point where Ayman Haq had to go to the parents and talk to them. And then the parents like didn't really get it. So they're like, okay, he finishes high school. So therefore like, thank you, Amy. So therefore like, you play for half a season for the year and we'll see. And then Ayman Haq was like, hey, just to let you know, I'm not gonna take away opportunities from Gary. So if other teams want him, I'm just gonna let you know. I can't, if they have a higher offer, I can't do anything about that. My hands are off. All I can do is mediate, and that's as best as I can do. You know what the parents said? The parents said, if Gary joins any other team, he's going back to studying. Straight away, he's going back to studying. I'm like, God damn! What do you mean he's going back to studying? That's kind of fucked up! And the idea behind it, because I didn't really think it through, the idea behind it is that the parents actually really support Team Hawk. So now if Gary goes anywhere other than Team Hawk, I don't know, dude. I'm telling you. That's why it's going to be really difficult. Like, the number has to be very high for not only Gary to say yes, but for the parents to recognize it as an opportunity. I think Gary is a very prominent talent here, and we all should keep our eyes. If we're talking about underrated players, he's definitely not underrated. He's proved himself. But I definitely think that people need to keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for Gary, no matter where he is. He is a prominent rising talent, and he hasn't hit his ceiling yet. I think a la carte means no rice. See, that's the thing, Mario. That's the thing. They don't specify. Each shop is different. Some places are like, yeah, it doesn't come with rice. Other places like, of course it comes with rice. We're a chicken rice shop place. Like, what did I miss, Toshiki? Hey, what's up, Toshiki? You didn't miss too much. Why are we talking about food here? I'm confused. Am I on the wrong stream? Citizen, no. You're not in the wrong stream. We're just having a good time here, just chatting for the most part. We haven't really gotten delved deep into the topics. Just making sure, chit-chatting around, getting to know my viewers, and better yet, just having a cool time here. This is what I imagine what Gideon looked like after predicting correctly that Blacklist International will not win M4. What? No. And honestly, I thought that was a really hot take. A lot of people did not believe me. You know, I wasn't like a big advocate getting Q-Tel Aiko to stream. Fuck no, he wears jeans to the gym. And that man knows when he wants to stream, however he wants to stream. Inferno Reaper. Yo, what's up, Jechung? But yeah, you were not in the wrong stream, citizen. We just talk about kind of anything right at the beginning and towards the end. And then once we get into the topics, it's going to be an ongoing thing until we've covered it all. Alright? Can you analyze Echo versus Onyx ID content suggestion? That's a good... Okay. Onyx versus IDE. Echo versus Onyx ID. Is this during M4? Is that what you're talking about? If it's during M4, I have content lined up. I'll check out the game to see if there's any good talking points for a case study. Because right now the case study, we've got a video called Case Study currently in production, and it's basically what everybody's been looking for, right? It's well, if you've come here to be like, oh, I want to learn about MLBB, I want to get like bigger brain, I don't want to be ooga booga. I can't do the other part of the monkey noise, but you get what I mean, right? Essentially, it's just to kind of help people get into the professional scene and start understanding some of the mechanics that are happening in the professional scene that you may not necessarily know or don't see an importance of because we're all pub players. You know what I'm talking about? Hopefully, Moonton will bring Wolf to MSC sooner to let LaFell, Mirko, and you make silly jokes with Wolf's guys. Honestly, that was a really funny bit, you know? It was good that I could, like, you know, I kind of got Wolf going. He was pretty invigorated and he was really liking the bit as well, so we kept on running with it. But after a while, it was like, oh boy, like this bit's really going on a little too far. Parents, what the fuck, let them live, JK. I mean, everybody's parents is different. That's the thing. Most parents are still gonna be old-fashioned. Like, recently, oh yeah, there's even the content about Mobazane, the story of Mobazane. Have you guys watched that? Have you guys, how many of you have watched that, huh? Even his mom was like, the fuck you doing? And she's got like she's got a New York accent. What you doing? I'm walking here. Nah, they don't have the Boston accent. I'm just making that up. But, Mobazane's mom, super cute. It's so adorable. It's so adorable. Have you tried... Oh, Sheffin, stop it. Stop, Sheffin. Don't you dare. I don't want your load in my mouth. I have pictures of GD Aiko's armpits selling it for $5. Well then, get to know this viewers. Lol, Minty. Okay, dude, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of YouTube and the way everyone is just changing their names. It's hard to keep up. Thank you for letting me know who you are. Appreciate it. If not, it's like, who am I like talking to if everyone just keeps on changing the fucking IGN? Is it an SGD? Is it an SGD? Hey, we take SGD. I'm saying it now. Amy takes SGD. Listen here, pal. I'm a mod in Aiko's chat, and I'm trying to pay him 50k flex coins to get drunk again. Wait, is he actually? Is Aiko doing a drunk stream? Aw, dude. If he is doing a drunk stream, don't worry me. Get me on board to make this man drink shots out of his mind. Farm him for that content. Gotta farm him. Listen, bro. Bro, something about Milo I couldn't accept. It's from Australia. I thought it's freaking Southeast Asian staple. Hey, man. Think about it. Nestle product. It was never Asian to begin with. Sometimes it's made locally. You know? Sometimes it's made locally. Most of the time, it's not. Dude, that's a legit New York accent. He's from New York. Yeah, I know. The one that I was referring to was a Boston accent, and that was the one that I was wrong about. I'm from... So Bahasa Melayu words are similar to Filipinos, like gunting, both mean scissors, and bawang, which means onions and means garlic, BM. No, bawang is the exact same thing. It is not garlic. Garlic is, there's a different word for garlic, if I remember correctly. Bawang also means onion. He isn't, but he did once. I mean, it's good, and that's the most important thing. I think it's from the US. Nestle, bro. Aiko got drunk once for celebrating his finished college course, and the stream was funny as hell. Nice, nice. Is Zane's mom single? God damn, dude. I'm so out of touch with the Mobile Legends or any gaming scene. What's new? Any scandals? Any tea to spill? Well, Menti, here's the thing. So Malaysia sucks. We're still in 8th place region. We lost the slot during MSC. If you're curious about the NA, what's going on with the NA scene, you can watch my videos on hot takes. The MPL PH Dynasty still continues. MPL Indonesia, unfortunately, still taking L's, taking second places, hasn't won a world championship just yet. Cambodia is a decently strong region that continues to get stronger. Brazil and Latam are kind of isolated from the rest of the world, oddly enough. I don't know why. Turkey has some good players. MENA is about the same as usual. Couple of up and rising players, but they still need some time during MPL MENA, and hopefully it gets better. What else? Mekong region is becoming a lot more regular, so it's giving more incentive to those other Southeast Asian regions. And Singapore is still doing worse than Malaysia. So, sorry, Singapore. Sorry to do you dirty. Didn't you have double shift this week? Oh, bawang means garlic in PH. Okay. Alright, that makes a lot more sense. Xenos. I don't have any double shifts this season. Have you heard drama about SEA Game qualifiers? Yes, I have. Okay. So one thing that you got that I don't post publicly about. So I was doing a hot takes with a certain do I spoil it? Okay, I'll let you guys in on it now. If you're wondering what's the next hot takes, I'm doing it with Ayman Lafel, and it's about MSC, right? That's another hot takes that's going to be coming out sometime later on this month. Probably not the Friday one. I think the Friday one is the case study. Then again, I could be entirely wrong about this. But most importantly, I don't want to spoil too much for you. But most importantly, what we talk about in that video probably answers your question. I'm just gonna say that it probably answers your question. Wait, sorry. I thought you were talking about MSC, but it, basically after our hot takes shoot, after our hot takes, like me and LaFell had this one-on-one call. He was telling me that a couple of days after that, the SEA Game qualifiers was going to happen, right? And what they needed was evaluators, people who like can actually help out. So he asked me whether I was free. I told him I'm not sure, but I might pop in. So we got a bunch of his evaluators, and on Saturday the qualifiers happened. So you know they got a bunch of us. They got in as there was like separate observers, and then there was us as evaluators who like walked in. I was late because LaFell didn't give me a time. He did not give me a time. So I come in midway and I'm like, okay, I'm not judging any of these teams, but I will give my opinion on it and I will help everybody accordingly. If people need to like swap out as OBs, I'll go in as an OB. And we were watching some of the teams during the SEA Game qualifiers. For the first, I think I was like midway of the first round robin, but everybody was looking at a different game, right? So I think it was like me and Zan who were watching with Adit, who were watching one game, and then LaFell and everybody else was watching some other games. So everybody was kind of split watching the games and typing out their evaluations. I was late, so I didn't evaluate. So I was talking with Zan pretty much the entire time. And let me tell you, some teams were not taking it seriously. there were two teams that decided, again, I don't know how much of this is actually NDA, so I'm just going to be using teams as a general term. I don't know how much of the specifics I'm allowed to let you guys know. Two teams decided to pull out very early on, like don't even want to compete, but unfortunately, some of the players wanted to compete, which, again, that was a little sad. Second of all, the format was a little... Personally, for me, I thought it was a little strange, but then again, it could be due to the fact that it was on short notice, and also because like everybody's rosters are still kind of up in the air. But I did get to see a little bit of everybody here and there. The one team that I didn't get to see, well, actually, there's a bunch of teams I didn't get to see. I didn't get to see Homeboys. I did not get to see Yudu Red Giants. I did not get to see... who are the other teams I didn't get to see? Okay, you know what? I'll tell you the teams that I did see. I did see Todak play. I did see Team Hawk play one game. I saw Madness Esports. I think that's about it, right? Did I see anybody else? I'm pretty sure... I'm definitely missing a team. I'm definitely missing a team. But yeah, I was watching the SEA... I was basically watching a little bit of it before I went off to dinner. Some teams do a lot better than others. I'm just gonna say that. Some teams are clearly taking it more seriously. So I don't know what drama about the SEA Games is going to be at this point of time. But hey, you know, the committee will handle it. It's not my problem. If they want my opinion, they can easily just, you know, hop on the stream or just drop me a DM and ask me about some shit, and then I'll give my opinion on it. That's all I can do. Oh, by the way, RRQ versus EVO's highest peak viewership in February. Oh yes, El Clasico. I've heard of it. Apparently it was a banger series. Banger series. RRQ won out at the end, right? Is Susu milk in Malaysia? Yes, it is. Japanese teams know MLBB now. I mean, there's no support for them. There has been no support for the Japanese MLBB side of things. There's just no market. There really is just no market, and that's unfortunate because 10-second Gaming Frost, not bad. They were not a bad team. Very smart team. Very smart team. I don't think MY is doing much better than Singapore. Okay, that's fair. We're not doing much better. We're just doing slightly better. We're doing slightly better than Singapore. Anyways, Lamau, I'm gonna head out and keep trying my best to pay Ico 50k flex coins to get him drunk again. Alright, see ya, Inferno Reaper. Thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate it. What do you think about celibacy? Are you just trying to say Celi Boy? Are you trying to say Celi Boy, but like his new name is now Celibacy? I was on Jay's stream yesterday. We discussed about the 4 Southeast Asian hosts, Mara, Clara, Cheryl, and Rose, and we're thinking about how will they be a 4-man tandem. I suggested Teletubbies. They'd hate that. All 4 of them would hate being called the Teletubbies. But I do think the 4 horsewomen of the MPL will be kind of funny. Muntun needs to hire male hosts. I'm down, Muntun, even with the dress. Shepherd's down bad. Man's down bad. Oh, did he stream where? On Twitch? So it means P in our language. Oh, so that's what it means. Wow, that is... Oh my god. Oh my god. Susu means pee. Going into a grocery store, you're seeing boxes susu, and you're like, oh, fuck, that's gross. Can you mute your WhatsApp? No! Fine, I'll mute my WhatsApp. Jeez. 10-second gaming was Blacklist before Blacklist? Nah, Blacklist was Blacklist. Well, technically it would be Onyx Philippines. That was Blacklist before Blacklist. 10-second gaming just had really good preparation. Really good preparation. I'm disappointed for Team Hawk and Madness Esports because they're not really try hard, and after SEA Game Qualifier said I'm bored to play MPL. I'm bored to play MPL right now. Yeah, it takes away the competitive edge. I mean, I'm not 100% sure with Team Hawk. Team Hawk could be a motivation. It could be like different direction for them. Maybe they're just not taking this too seriously. Madness Esport is the one that I'm like particularly disappointed. Particularly disappointed in. But hey, MPL, you can't start fucking around like this. You can't do dumb shit like that. Teams need to get paid. You want to make that bank, you better win your games. That's just simple fact. Bro, when Naisu was in Japan and played in their server, apparently they're the most polite people in solo queue. I can imagine. I feel like Japanese people are too nice. Are too nice, in a matter of fact. The amount of times during our recording I hear is WhatsApp and Discord notifications in the recording. Sorry. So there is someone not taking C games seriously, huh, amongst their teams. I thought that is not real. Yeah, some people are definitely not taking C game qualifiers seriously. To be fair, there's not much incentive other than representing your country, and even then there's like an argument that can be made. So there's really some madness is really expected, but Team Hawk, Gary though, like really? Yeah. Hey, I don't know. It's something that the teams will have to handle internally, you know? I honestly don't think Malaysia is competitive enough. It depends. Malaysian esports, I'm gonna say it sucks. Very sucks. No, I think Malaysian esports is fine. I think as of right now, we're still very young compared to everybody else. We're definitely still extremely young, but there's a big cultural difference, right? With Malaysia and Singapore, we're not in the same category as Philippines and Indonesia, right? Very different social economic system that we're working with. Very, very different, right? So if you want people to support you, we've kind of built this legacy of like, you don't win something, we don't support you. And that's why a lot of people are trying to break out of that. Todak trying to break out of that winning brand. I think so far the people who are doing it right as of right now is Daddyhood with Homeboys. I think he is doing a very smart decision with disassociating the brand as well as winning, right? Winning is a side thing, but branding is the most important one. That's how they put in the big bucks. That's how they make some money. We need teams to make money, because if they don't, they can't pay the players. So what's the purpose of the green screen when almost half of it, half of what's on the back can be seen? This side is the okay side, you know? This side is like, I am sophisticated. This side, whatever's behind here, probably don't want to know. And honestly, if I wanted to do something, I can. The green screen is real pain in the ass to keep around, let me just tell you, you know? This is fucking cloth that I gotta fold up. Not to mention, like, these two sidebars that are weighed down. They're not easy to put away. They're not easy to keep, I'll just tell you that. They're very long and they take up a lot of space. So it's just easier to just leave it up. You're making an MSC vid with LaFell, right? I reckon you're plotting something evil against Wolf. Well, we'll see. Wolf is never safe. He's hiding tricks behind the green screen. Shh, it's okay. Don't need to reveal industry secret stuff. Oh, speaking of which, why don't you stream back in FB though? Because Facebook is shit. It region locks me. So if I want to talk to people outside of Southeast Asia, they have to like search for me rather than, oh, it just happens to plop in front of their face. So yeah, that's the main reason why. That's the main reason why I've switched over to Facebook. Okay, this I'm taking a lot of time here. Let me just pull up my Wikipedia to find who I'm looking for. Okay, so on today's agenda, I think that's enough introductions from me. On today's agenda, we are going to be talking about a couple of things. Number one, we're going to be talking about Snapdragon series. Number two, we're going to be talking about the NACT. And number three, we're going to be talking about the MPL underrated players. We're generally looking for underrated players all across the board. All right, starting off with the Snapdragon series. The Snapdragon series is, I wouldn't say it's a tier 1 competition, but they're definitely trying to make it look like it, right? I think the production value is looking mighty fine. Mighty fine indeed. Where is it? I'm coming. Challenge final. All right. So there has been the first open qualifier, which has already happened. They have a first. Ooh, they've got a 42.5. Yeah, 42.5k USD prize pool overall. So overall, this tournament has a lot of money behind it, right? It is double. Okay, so it's a double elimination bracket. All matches until grand finals are played in a best of 5. Grand finals is played in a best of 7. Ooh, that's kind of sick. I'm pretty sure. Wait a minute. This doesn't seem right. Oh, this is not the final. Oh, we're going into the final challenges. So, okay. Basically, there were open qualifiers, right? Everybody from a bunch of them came around. And it was good. It was a good time, you know? It was a good time. We had representatives from Malaysia. We had Tupai Esports actually make it from our qualifiers. And then top 2 and 3 proceed to the open final. Top 2 and top 3? That doesn't seem right from Wikipedia. That doesn't seem right. But yeah, essentially what the Snapdragon Pro Series is basically a place for tier 2s to kind of compete against each other within Southeast Asia, right? We have a lot of upcoming upcoming teams. We have a lot of, more importantly, up and coming organizations who might want to obtain or keep up with their roster, right? And it's a pretty important thing here, because I think this kind of tells us the landscape of what the Mobile Legends scene is going to look like overall. Okay, so I'm going to start sharing my screens in a little bit. Let me just move this bad boy over here. Move this. All right, so guys, here's what's gonna be happen. You know what, dude, I really miss the chat. I really miss having the chat just like right there. Can I do anything about that? What? Really, to be honest. Okay. I can probably fix it some other time. But for now, this is what we're gonna be doing. All right. So this is the current situation. So what I will be casting is the Snapdragon Pro Series Challenge Season, right? Challenge Season. See my name there? That's me. Look at that handsome boy. You know, these are all the potential shows that I've done. There's more. There's many more. There's more before this. There's definitely more before this, but it goes up to 2019. But can't do much about that. I'm an old caster. What do you know? I have my own page. That's cool. Just wanted to flex a little bit. I wanted to flex a little bit because for the longest time, Wikipedia did not have my name in there. And that pissed me off because they had another guy that they would impersonate me with some other guy from like Germany or Sweden. I can't remember which. And that was the entire situation, right? They would basically replace me with some other dude, and the other guy was getting credit, and I was just like slowly boiling up inside. Like this is a very different guy. There's a very different guy, and that's why I had to make my branding strong with Gideon Q, not just Gideon. Whatever. That's a side topic. Here are some of the teams. All right. We have Tupai Esports coming in from Malaysia. Euphoria Esports coming in from Philippines. GPX. If you haven't heard about GPX, GPX had a women's division previously that won MWI. This is that same organization, except I'm pretty sure it is, yeah, it is a male team. See you soon, Trail. There's a dude named Kyrie in it. Look, See You Soon has gone through many iterations. I'm not sure whether this is See You Soon's academy team or not. I'm not 100% sure about this. Something that I need to get some confirmation of in a little bit. Unless you guys happen to know in chat. If you guys happen to know it in chat, it saves me a lot of time. GPX owned by Aura and Donkey. Ah, that makes a lot more sense. Oh, by the way, happy Women's Day. Shoutouts to women if you gotta be, for real, gotta be one of my favorite genders. The way you phrase that, Rayash, the way you phrase that. It's Women's Day, Gideon. I want money as appreciation. God damn. Couldn't cast Snapdragon because it's on weekdays. Ah, don't worry about it, Staffa. Have top chat in. Oh, you're right. I do have top chat and I am not using live messaging. Fuck! I forgot to change that. That's my bad. That's my bad, Sheffin. Euphoria, huh? Well, in MDLPH, they have a partnership with Bren. That is why it is named as Bren Esports X Euphoria. Ah, okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. If not the main lineup, but see you soon. Okay, thank you. Tell me, am I allowed to say this on desk? Context, Kyrie went for BOD instead of Malefic. Kyrie went for BOD instead. It's like having a massive... Okay, let me really think about this. It's like having massive girth for a 2-incher. I think the word... I think you need to phrase it better. I think you need to phrase it better, Chepin. Definitely need to phrase that better. Alright, let's jump back into this, right? So, Snapdragon series. Plenty of teams overall, right? It hasn't technically started, but a lot of teams have played against each other. Like GPX has played against GameLab before. GameLab has played against Tupai and Miracle, so on and so forth. Everybody has gotten a little taste of each other, right? Now, unfortunately, here's the thing. Only a couple of teams are left. Sorry, not a couple of teams are left, but basically, there's a couple of teams who very clearly stand out above the rest. Number one is GameLab. GameLab's lineup doesn't seem like much, but honestly, they've been fucking crushing it. They have just been destroying people. Look at their record so far. First to fourth for the qualifier for Seabowl. C-tier tournament, Juicy tournament, Juicy Legends tournament. They got second. The King's Weekly tournament, first. Open qualifiers from the Philippines, second place, unfortunately. Right? Upset. They're like, ah, shit. Top clans, first place. Kings League, first place. Cebu National Selection for SEA Games 2023. They got technically they got second. Because eventually they lost out to Bren Esports at the end of the day, right? But it was a pretty epic fight. Pretty epic fight. They're very outclassed, but they show a lot of promise. Snapdragon Pro Series, Southeast Asian Open Finals, first place against Tiger Wong. And now this is going to keep on going, right? Understand that this is going to keep on going. This series is going to keep on happening. I wish that they would... Is it the Challenge Finals? Ooh, it's an offline venue. Okay. Don't know where they got that information. Okay, so they're basically going to get... 4 of these teams are eventually going to fill up this slot. That's what I'm going to assume. I'm not 100% sure about the format. But most importantly, once they win these series, they have an opportunity to go even further. Now, GameLab, one of those teams that you just got to keep your eyes on. GPX is another team that I have a very close eye on as well. Mainly because of their performance overall, but who knows? I definitely think they have some potential players at the end of the day. Girth is a no-no, I know. It will hurt too many egos. Maybe diameter works. They pulled off an Alice Jungle and won, I believe. Yes, they did, but so did Blacklist International. So, I'm just saying, it's hard to say, it's hard to say. Game Lab is the best amateur team in Philippines, no doubt. They serve in an MDLPH. Yeah, that's the thing. That was another point I was going to bring up. Game Lab is crushing the MDL right now. And they continue to crush. They continue to crush, and they are not stopping. However, what I will say, Philippines, they got some good contenders, right? They got some good contenders. Tupai Esports as well as Miracle. Unfortunately, they're in an awkward spot. I definitely feel like they get outclassed by some of these other teams for sure. Other teams right now just better macro, better way of playing it, better way of playing the game overall. Tiger Wong Esports, I don't know how to feel about them. I don't know how to feel about them just yet. A8 Esports and A8 Panda, basically two affiliate teams. I don't know the association between the two. I'm assuming that A8 is a company and they just gotta go. Damn, the Getting Q himself is streaming. I'm your biggest fan, Lodi. Hey, what's up, Trix? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Funny enough, I was gonna pull your stream up. I was gonna pull your previous stream where you basically your video of you power ranking, because I'm excited to see some of the teams. Guys, if you don't know, Trex is in the chat. Caster for NACT. Go check him out. Go like his and subscribe onto his page. Trex escaped? No. He's just at the back of my green screen. I gave him a phone for entertainment purposes. But yes, for the most part, those are the teams I'm mainly keeping my eye outs for. Everybody, like maybe Team Evo. Team Evo, maybe. Because they got Zanri, to be fair. They got Zanri. I'm not sure if this is the exact Zanri that I'm thinking of. They have Opper as well. Error 404. I'm not so sure about them. I'm not so sure about Error 404. Mainly because I haven't seen too many games, but I've heard things about them. I've heard of whispers, little birds. My little birds have been telling me. But for the most part, yeah, these are from the open these guys are gonna be in the open finals anyway, and I think that's my food. I'm gonna go grab it. Guys, stay Trex, keep them entertained for a bit. I need to quickly go grab my food. I will be back. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. I am now your overlord. Is he getting food or dealing with Trex? Both. Gotta show dominance. Quick dominance. Okay, I have my food. I've got a coffee with me. I've got my chicken rice. Oh boy, the good stuff. The good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside first. I'm gonna put this aside. Anyways, now, with the Snapdragon series, those are my expectations. I honestly don't have too many thoughts, mainly because there are a lot of tier 2 teams. And tier 2 teams, don't get me wrong, some of them are good. Some of them are out to surprise me. Some of them are looking for good impressions to eventually get adopted by maybe a bigger organization, or at least some of these players are going to be trying their best to try and reach the top. And I respect that grind. I respect that grind a lot. That's why I'm very excited to cast for this. Mukbang time. I might just start mukbanging, but I still got things to talk about here, right? Euphoria, Euphoria, and yes, you did mention the Bren. I was gonna bring up the Bren thing. Euphoria has like a bit of a relationship with Bren right now. I don't know how much of that relationship is actually going to translate in their games itself, but they definitely have potential. Are they as good as Game Lab though? I don't think so. I think Game Lab right now is kind of superior in a lot of ways. And just the way they fight with a lot of confidence, you know? They're very confident in their team fights. They're very confident in their decision making. It could be wrong sometimes, and that's why they dropped their game previously and got second place in that one tournament that I showed you earlier. But yeah, that's my general opinion about the Snapdragon Pro Series. So guys, later on, if you want to be watching some semi-professional MLBB, go tune in to ESL's channel and search up Snapdragon Pro Series MLBB. That's all you're going to need for the upcoming show. Say hi in chat. Say hi that you came from me, that you can, you know, maybe that they'll notice. Sheffin, you're all oh, you did it already. I didn't know that Sheffin is all around ML. I would remember this season 2. Bow to Dino Supremacy. God damn it, Trex. But yeah, this is for the Snapdragon Pro Series, right? Now, I'm curious to see tournaments, MLSL or MLSL? What? No, give me NACT. Yeah. Here we go. The NACT. Something I'm a little more comfortable with, you know? It is a double elimination. All matches are played best of 1. Top 8 teams will advance to the regular season. And the regular season is a double round robin. All matches are played as a best of 3. Top 4 teams advance to the playoffs. And the playoffs is also a double elimination. All matches are best of 5 and the grand finals is best of 7. Now this is a format I can get behind, right? I obviously don't like the best of 1s, but hey, for the sake of time, it's good. Mirko not casting for Snapdragon series? Nope, unfortunately he is not. Malaysians will be taking care of the tier 2 scene. Aha! Yeah! So, we get a win. We get a win there. It's not the biggest win in the world, but hey, at least it's something. But yes, now, with NACT comes a lot of teams. Whoa, they actually, wait a minute. Hey, hold up. When did they have, When did they have logos? I don't remember them having logos. I just watched Trex's video not too long ago. What the fuck? Wait, Ohio Brothers actually has like a really sick, what? That is a really sick logo. Is that their actual logo? I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. I'm getting a lot of stuff. They just released them? Damn! Wikipedia is fast as fuck! They're so quick! Okay. Let's see what the regular season... Oh, no. No regular season just yet. Okay, the regular season hasn't even started just yet. I'm sad. To be fair, I was wondering whether Bloodhounds Academy would make it, but BTK, they're not bad. They're still good. But here we go. If we start looking over at Bloodthirsty Kings, Moba Zane's team, unfortunately the Valley is not going to be backing him up, but he's got some cool players. Let me tell you guys, he's got a lot of good players here. Now, the one that I know because I watch the MLSA, I know Yato. I've seen Yato play. He's played in the MLSA before. If you guys don't know, that is the Mobile Legends Scrim Academy for North America. Basically, they're like a community. They're basically the NA community, right? The NA community tier 2 section where they basically have like a tournament room and they have a bunch of scrims that happen in there that's then broadcasted. That's it. That's all it is. But they forked up their own money. They made their own thing. Would you say it's league kinda, sorta, it's like a tournament, basically. A weekly tournament for everybody to start getting better and better yet, or better and better. One of them happened to have Yato during that point of time, and I got to see a little bit of his play. The man is kind of cracked. Let me tell you that. The man is kind of cracked. That's why I'm very excited to see him overall. Mobazane, obviously going to be one of the best junglers in North America so far. The rest of them, I'm not 100% sure. I feel like I've seen T and Theo before, but I can't confidently say it's the same person. Yato is only 14. Yato is only 14? He's so young. MSC 2023 needs to rebrand their name. They probably do. They are pretty dope. Starts this weekend. Alright. Unfortunately, this weekend I got MPL as well, so I won't be able to, like, watch. Schedule drops tomorrow or tonight. Alright. Wait, you cast it with Steph Weezy once, right? I think the man literally knows all the skill names in the game. Top 3 mages in NA, I honestly believe. Alright, we got verification from Trex. Yato, 14 years old, one of the best mages. One of the best mages in North America. But I'm really excited. I think with everybody, I wish they weren't so young. Bro, NACT, we belong there. Hey, that's actually... Okay, I gotta save that one. The NACT. Oh, that's good. Can be a new Sanji competitor? Maybe. But yeah, Bloodthirsty Kings, definitely an exciting team here. Gosu, though. Team Gosu, I don't know. The lineup, I don't recognize any of the names. I'm not seeing names that I recognize. So Trex, maybe if you want to like interject on that, let me know what's going on with Team Gosu. Who are these players? I think I know Midnights. The rest I have no clue. Maybe Tarzan and Melody, but I could be thinking of someone else. Just think, if Yato keeps playing in big events, in like 2 years he could be a real deal champion. Oh, that sounds very likely. That sounds very, very likely. Now, Ohio Brothers, on the other hand, with Basic, Shark, who they got best player. Oh, best player is from Mexico. Mexican descent. Ureshi as well. Okay, I've definitely seen Ureshi play. I'm fairly confident I've seen Ureshi play. I've definitely seen Hoon, Basic, and Shark. Best player, best player, I feel like I've seen it, but I could be wrong. Uzi, Midnight, Lure, Tarzan, Guapo. Oh, Tarzan is Guapo? Oh, so Midnight's was Fleur, Tarzan was Guapo. I definitely know Guapo. Okay. So Guapo is Tarzan, so he's playing gold. Alright. Now, Trek said that this is definitely a team that could potentially steal it all. A team that like had a lot of potential. It's hard to say. I don't know the NACT enough to make that kind of call, but I trust Trex. And I'll keep an eye on this. And I don't know. If you guys want to keep an eye on Team Gosu too, for sure, there's definitely reason to. But I think for me, the team that I'm paying very close attention to, Ackerman. Wait, is it Ackerman? Wait, let me just double check. Yeah. So Ackerman is definitely one of those teams is that like they could not, like, if you make a mistake, they can punish you. They absolutely can. Zia, if you guys don't know, from the BTK lineup during M3, this is his team. I've seen Totnak play. He's alright. Galaxy, Nicolette is an interesting player, right? Because I feel like a lot of the time, the way he plays the way he plays mid lane is dependent on his mindset, and I think that's an important thing to point out. Because sometimes it's like you need to be adaptable to situations. Nicolette Unfortunately, once he's got a game plan in mind, he's gonna fucking play out his game plan no matter what. I do think that takes a little bit of maturing for the team as a whole, so they can provide him the information so that he can play the mid lane a little bit differently. But Ackerman is definitely a team I'm keeping my eyes out for. I think BTK and the Higher Brothers, without a doubt, like, they're under the radar for they're definitely on the radar. Ackerman, Team Gosu, these are the ones. Keep your eyes up. Keep your eyes on for. One more thing is Area 77. Now, Area 77, I think I recognize the name from the last time they tried for the NACT. I don't know if it's the exact same. Both could put them like a real girl. We have 2 girls and all. You guys have 2 girls? Oh yeah, you do. Oh, you do. You do have 2 girls in your league. Okay, guys. Who knows which are the 2 girls? I'm not gonna point it out. I'm not gonna give you guys a way to target women. Don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole. Respect women. Okay? PSA to everybody out there. But yes, Area 77 definitely another team. Would I rate Area... do I prefer Area 77 over teams like Team Gosu and Ackerman? Probably not. I definitely think that like Team Gosu and as well as Ackerman, mainly for me it's Ackerman, has the biggest shot at it. But then again, that's me with very limited knowledge of the NACT scene as a whole region, right? The obvious ones that I know is like the Ohio Brothers and Bloodthirsty Kings, but like, take Empire for an example. Do I know any of these names? Absolutely not. I have no goddamn idea. I have 0 clue. Wasians? I have no idea who the Wasians are, but they've got some cool names like oh my god, Taijitu. Taijitu. It hurts my brain. It hurts my brain to have IJ and I right next to each other. Chachu, Ashley, Merciless. Like, I'm curious to see how this team is gonna do. Lamy top? I also have no clue, right? Like, Alpha could be the Alpha I'm thinking of from the MLSA, right? It could not be. They could have a completely separate name. I don't know. I don't know, okay? I have 0 idea. So I can't give too many opinion. Oh, whoops, I'm late. Hey, what's up, Grandon? Nah, you're not late, man. We're just talking about the NACT right now, kind of going through the teams. But here's what I can tell you guys. Number 1, I definitely want to like watch the NACT. The only issue is that these guys are halfway across the goddamn world. They are halfway across the goddamn world, and it is hard to stay awake for that long. I don't want to be up. 6 in the goddamn morning. Alright? I don't want to be up that early. It hurts. It pains me. I was struggling to get up this morning at 10 o'clock. Alright? I literally woke up 10 o'clock. I knew I had to stream at 10:30. Was getting up, setting up my webcam, dying on the inside the whole time before I had my coffee ready to go. Oh, I don't know why the chicken rice shop gave me Mentos, but alright. That's good to have, I suppose. But yeah, that's the entire situation. Don't lie, you gaming till 3 might as well make it 6. Nah, I wasn't gaming till 3, my guy. I slept early like a good boy. I tried to sleep early like a good boy. I was gaming until about 1-ish, and then I stopped. I was playing a lot of Apex yesterday. I was playing so much Apex. Like an unbelievable amount. Did I get far? No. But hey, at least I went up a division. I went up a rank, which to me is a win in my books. But yeah, that's NACT. This is the Snapdragon Pro Series. Aren't we playing Apex now? Oh yeah, I forgot to change my overlay. Fuck. Okay, never mind. Whatever. Whatever, guys. Ignore the top section. I fucked it. I know. But this ain't the legends we're discussing about this time, okay? It's not the legends we're talking about. Alright, first off, I got to switch this to MPL MY Season 11. Okay, MPL MY Season 11 is going to be extremely exciting. And here is the deal, right? We're extremely disappointed. I think Malaysia as a community, as an MLBB community, are really disappointed at the state that we are in, the results that we are in. And this year, in this 1 year period, we're putting everything on the table. Where everybody essentially, from a business standpoint, is looking forward to franchising. But we can't do that without you guys at home, right? Showing support for the teams. So, as any good organization, if they want the people to back them, they're going to have to start stepping it up. They're getting overseas coaches, import coaches, import players. They're also getting nutritionists. Think about that. Nutritionists for professional players. Sports psychologists for professional players. These professional players are becoming true athletes at this point of time. But again, we can't expect them to be that good at this early on in the year. There's still a full year until we start seeing the M series, and we'll see the benefits of it later on the line. Later down the line. The main issue is that this costs a fuck ton of money. This costs so much money. They gotta pay these guys, they gotta house these guys, they gotta come in regularly to work with the teams, you gotta set the schedule for the teams, you have to have this, you have to have that. There's just payment after payment after payment. It's not as easy as it looks. Bro, your English talents are understaffed. Yeah, our English talents are very understaffed. We only have 3 casters, and that's the situation because nobody... Well, I'm not to say nobody wants to do this. Nobody's good enough to be on the desk. That's like a very straightforward way, a very I don't want to put people down. I'll just be honest with you guys. I don't want to put people. No, Contra, I just realized, yeah, Contra doesn't want to do the MPL. That's his one. Where's Monshell? Nope, not here. Not here. The truth is, the English broadcasting talent for the MPL, there's a standard that needs to be hit, right? And I think a lot of it comes down to presentation, execution, and command of language. Those are the 3 things that really matter, right? Presentation, how you look on cast. Do you look good? Do you have a good presence? Do you have a good aura, a good charisma? The way you dress, for an example. Oh, what did I say? The level of which they are a caster. Now, I don't expect you to be the best caster in the goddamn world. I don't expect anyone to be the best caster in the goddamn world, but there are some very simple fundamentals that you need to have, like almost to a degree social skills. Social skills in a way that, you know, you can talk. Oh yes, that is true. Adine and as well as Lafell will be hopping over here and there throughout the week on the English broadcast. So that's some exciting stuff too. Now, as for a caster to qualify, the most important thing is command of language. I think we've had too many times where people think they're good at English, but they're really weak. They're actually very, very weak. There's public speaking skills that also needs to be met as well, but I think the most important thing is having good command of language and that social skill to have a conversation with people. Some people are like really good at having a conversation, but they don't have command of language. Other people have good command of language but don't have the social skill, right? They can't technically get in. They can't like have that synergy that we're looking for between their co-caster. There's a lot of factors involved, right? But I think these are the 3 most important ones. And unfortunately, not a lot of people check those boxes. And most importantly, we're not taking any new casters for Season 11, only during Season 12. Strange. Why they made that decision? Hey man, less work for me. Well, technically more work because I wouldn't have more talents. But you get the idea. You get the idea. Speaking of which. So, these are the teams that we should be... These are the 10 teams that are going to be playing this time, right? Team Secret has released its lineup. And I've been hinting at it. It had some of my favorite players inside of it. One, it's got aim. I love aim. I love me some aim. Is he falling off? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. He keeps on switching his role, which is kind of messing things up. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of messing things up, but I love AIM. He's one of my favorite teams. Can't wait to see them. Can't wait to see him Team Secret. I think they're going to need some time, right? Because take for an example, they are taking people left, right, and center, right? King Salman, for an example, never heard of him. Never heard of him. No clue where he is, where he's from. Well, let's find out right here. Yep, previous TNC player. That's what I expected. So yeah, these aren't the best of the best, right? They're definitely not best of the best in the role. Box, he's a good jungler, but sometimes when the meta strays away from him, there's nothing he can do. So he's got to get good at playing tank junglers. If not, get good at playing assassin junglers. He's got to make a choice. He really does. He doesn't have time to get good at both. Or maybe he's already good. He's already good at both and we don't know. Is Dedo great? I've always seen him in higher ranks. He is a high-ranking player for sure. Previously, I think he was with SMG for a period of time. I think he was with SMG for a period of time. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure he would. I know this name for sure. I know this name for sure. He's definitely played in a couple of semi-professional teams. But the fact that he's getting back into MPL under the Team Secret banner, there's got to be a reason, right? There's got to be some level inside of him. But hey, you know, I always love the AIM, Neo, Box. Some of my favorite players. Personally, do I think they will do good? I don't know. I definitely think this isn't a very comfortable meta for Box. That's number one. I think AIM is really gonna need. It really needs to. Is going to really need to step up. He's coming back to his original role, which is good to see. So he'll be very comfortable. But the question is a matter of like, how is he gonna help the team? Is he gonna be more support oriented, or is he gonna play selfishly for himself? King Salman was the sixth man though when he was with TNC. Yep. Okay, so King Salman previously the sixth man for TNC, now Malaysia. How they attained him, I don't know. What do they see in him? I also don't know. I've never seen him play before. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. Next off, Todak. I think Todak... What can I really say about them, right? They got Malik this time, but I don't think Malik is going to get as much time. I think Rival, as of right now, probably one of the best junglers we have in the league. I think Rival is truly insane. When he puts his mind to something, and especially when he's playing a specific hero that he's comfortable with, his mechanics are sharp. They are really, really sharp. That's the only thing. I don't expect to see Malik too often, and that goes for the rest of their roster. I don't expect to see too many of their import players up on stage. And I definitely think that they need more time to get together, especially with the language barrier. Team Hawk. Now, T-Hawk is also an interesting situation. Number one, their team captain is going to be Lola. So Lola is going to be calling the shots from the EXP lane, which is an interesting decision. Usually, I wouldn't expect an EXP laner to be like a shot caller. Usually you want the early game to be between your jungler and as well as your support, because they kind of control the map overall. EXP laners kind of sit on an island and do their own thing and try to 1v1 as much as they can. Maybe unless you're like, you know, Soul, Evil Soul, Slate Soul. Then maybe. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Hito. And also because like Hito, we've literally seen him during the MPL PH. While they are having the MPL PH, he's just there in the crowd. Why isn't he in Malaysia already? I would assume visa issue and things like that. I don't know how practices have been going, but I would expect it to be decently well. Panda in the position of roamer for some reason. I don't think that's true. Do I think that's true? I think that he'll take the gold lane when he has the opportunity. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But is he gonna be as good as like Min, for an example? I doubt it. I truly doubt it. Like, I think Panda has a better chance at playing EXP lane than he has against Roam, right? He probably can contest EXP lane if he really wanted to against Lola. I think Panda definitely has the sense for it. However, what I will say is that Hito, Again, getting any import player to Malaysia, not easy. Getting a work visa, real pain in the ass. Why is Gold Laner going Rome recently, like Aura High to Rome? Well, here's the logic, right? The logic is that when you are a Gold Laner, you understand the lane. You can look at the lane with, you can quickly glance the lane and understand the full situation that your Gold Laner is in. Gold laners moving into the support position mainly because they understand, oh, these are gank timings for the gold lane. Because the meta is very gold lane centric, don't you think? It's all about farming up that early game, trying to get as many items as you can before your tower goes down. And if you break the tower, as soon as that, once it's like the 4-ish minute mark, once the bonus gold is off, the reigns are down. You just fucking go and fight. Right? That's gold lane. And gold lane's really important. It's really important. A lot of teams rely on their gold laners. So I can't blame them that the meta has shifted in this specific sense. And if gold lanes aren't as good, if you have to compare gold laners and one of them is clearly better than the other, it's just safer for the weaker gold laner to become a support because it's less mechanically intensive and more about understanding the map and the lane situation for the gold laner. Then you can start playing around the map. Then you can start coordinating plays. You understand the situation that they are in, so you know where to place yourself. That's why a lot of gold laners can easily transfer over into the roam role. Hito was actually a player in Omega in Season 8, that I know, and then he was a team mascot in Season 9 and 10. Hito is like some sort of promotional mascot for MG back in MSC Lamau. We haven't seen his true potential yet in the goal lane. I don't know. I think Hito is excited to play, to be honest. The reason Hito didn't play is because the gold lane of Omega is relying on Kelra. I mean, can you really compare to Kelra? Like, I bet Hito was trying his hardest, but like at the end of the day, Kelra is getting more screen time and he's like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. Give me my time to shine. And he decided to come to Malaysia. Hito used to be Black Wise's account owner. God damn! Oh, that's funny. Hito is a top global carry quad Bruno. You can be the top. Oh, what's up, DJY? Hey, the Clipper is here. Guys, if you don't know, DJY is in the chat. I clipped top global. Yeah, I got it. But it doesn't matter if you are top global in anything. Because no matter how good you are at your mechanics, you cannot carry this game by yourself. Tolak DJY. DJY, man. Bruh, if they're ever looking for a jungler, hit up DJY, man. Hit up DJY. He is a nasty jungler. Nasty player. The account Blackwise used is the account Hito he purchased. He purchased the account? No! Goddamn, dude. Goddamn. I expect nothing less from Hito. I expect nothing less. Only the best. But yeah, that's the truth. I think that the team is going to do fine. I don't think they're going to do that badly. I just hope that the team starts to buck up. Like, really buck up. Like, really take this seriously, man. I hope teams don't troll. I really hope they don't. I really hope they don't. I doubt they will for the MPL because it's going to be broadcasted live. But just the oddest feeling. Just the oddest feeling. I don't know. Makes me nervous. It makes me nervous, dude. Okay. Next team. Oh. Okay, I can't really talk about them. Okay. Oh, they got Joam as well? Huh. So Joam was under Bren. Fenrir is from MDL. That changes my thoughts a little bit. Well, Team Lunatics apparently Team Lunatics has been doing all right. It has been doing pretty good. Pretty good, right? As a small organization, recently making it in. I would say that the management kind of weird, right? Management kind of weird, but the players, and especially for Fakes, right? Fakes is a legacy player. He hasn't won many tournaments, but during his time, he makes an impact. During his time, he tries his absolute best, and I feel bad. And I feel bad for him. I hope Team Lunatics does well, but with his current lineup, like Nova X Kobar used to play under MAB. Grandpa Koga, not sure who this guy is. But the fact that they have 2 international players, they better know English. Like, I really hope everybody gets on board with speaking a language that they can communicate with. That's my biggest concern for Team Lunatics as of right now. Yeah, well, I said it in the stream that he purchased the account from Hito because with a 90% win rate. Damn, a 90% win rate. That's how important it is. Why am I getting a call right now? Hello? Bro, what? Oh, strange. I'm getting funky phone calls. I'm not 100% sure. When will the MPL MY start? It is starting this weekend. Literally this Friday. Yeah, SMG doesn't know how to use hate last season. That's the thing. I don't want... Look, guys, I don't want another hate situation, right? I don't want imports to be coming into Malaysia just to be fodder. I don't want that. The reason why you buy imports is to better your team now. There are long-term benefits, there are short-term benefits, but goddamn, please utilize your imports well. If they're not utilized, you're just wasting everybody's time. You're wasting so much people's time. So, again, I could be wrong about Lunatics. They could easily, all of a sudden, just start dominating for all I know. It's hard to tell where they stand, but I don't think they'll get very high. Whether they're relegated or not is a different story. Red Esports. Now, this one is kind of interesting, right? So, they have Amal, they have Mal, and I'm pretty sure they have, like, one more member who has Mal in his name, too. But they've got a pretty stacked lineup as well. They switched out their support. They've switched out a majority of their members, actually. They're putting Mal as roam, Zed as goal lane, Bang as the mid lane, Bang coming in from Homeboys. Amal, I'm pretty sure they came from Lunatics previously. Was Amal from Lunatics? No. I could be wrong. Amal. Damn it. I think he was from Lunatics previously. Was he the jungler for Lunatics? Yeah, I think he was the jungler for Lunatics last season. What's up, my man? Just finished classes. Ahmad! Welcome. No, don't worry, dude. You know, you can come in you guys can come in anytime you want. You guys can just sit here. We can chit-chat all day. We're just having a good time. That's the important thing here. Without these good times, what's the point? Unless you want to make Dalar like a prince in Indo. Hey, man. Even if Dalar is the prince in Indo, he's not getting a lot of games. I'm just going to say that. Kyrie, on the other hand, that's how you utilize an import. When you're that good in the game, it becomes kind of ridiculous, right? That just do be the truth. But yes, the new lineup for Red Esports does seem a little promising. Aaron is still playing in the EXP lane. Zed is going to be playing in the gold lane. Now Zed, his gold lane is interesting. I think, is he better than Mal? There's an argument that could be made there. Personally, I believe that Zed is in a position whereby he's got to get better at the game, right? He's been playing, he has started from tier 2, he's worked his way through academy, he's worked his way all the way up to be recognized as an MPL potential staple, but his consistency, the way that he manages pressure, it can be so passive sometimes. It can be so very passive, and that's the one thing that I'm concerned for Zed, and I hope to see change during the regular season. He's definitely one of those players you need to keep your eyes out on. Amal, I'm not sure how he's going to take the changes or the current meta, the current MLBB meta as of right now, tanks and assassins, right? Can he play tanks? I think that's where a lot of people in the jungle really struggle when they don't have that playmaking capability. That's when they're like, ah, shit, you know, they can't fully abuse the meta. Next, Team SMG. Let me tell you, Stormy is an incredible mid laner. Don't fuck around with Stormy, man. Don't fuck around with Stormy. You don't want to mess with this guy. Subway comes in Stormy. They are one package. They are one package, so it's understandable. In terms of the way he performed in jungle last couple of seasons, I think he did all right. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Fairly average, I would say. Fairly average. Wait, I just got... Wait, hold on. Did an alert go off? I have no way to check. I have no way to check the alerts. I have no way to check the alerts. Because my OBS refuses to connect to YouTube. God damn it. God damn it. Well, for whoever just subscribed or liked, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Wait a minute. I know what I can do. Aha. I can do the genius play of... and then open green elements from here. And that should do it. It still refuses to connect. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. It means I have to update my OBS, which is unfortunate. To be honest, I don't know anyone from Malaysia besides the one who goes to international tour. Well, Zakpak, I'm here to teach you exactly who you need to be looking out for, right? Zipak. Sorry, I said Zakpak earlier. But yes, hopefully I can at least kind of show off some of the teams here. Do I think every single one of these teams is world class? Absolutely not. There's a reason why we got 8th place during M4. I'm just saying, that's just fact. But there are good players. There are good players. Not necessarily good as a team, but individual players, big difference, right? That's where we come to SMG. The people I'm just gonna say it now. Stormy, he's insane in the mid lane, right? He's really good and plays well to aggressive styles and passive styles. He can turn the switch. He can definitely turn the switch. Smooth, on the other hand, he is a tough laner because he makes very minimal mistakes. Very similar to Sasa. The EXP, the side lanes are very stable. Don't get me wrong here. So the real person who inflicts change on this lineup is Noir. Now, let's not forget that Team SMG isn't just these 5, right? Team SMG has a bunch of players. They have Zyme Senpoi, who's going to be playing in the mid lane, as well as Stormy. Ideally, for me, I would like to see Zyme Senpoi actually take over the roamer role, because at least then he can be a very clear shot caller. But I don't know. It depends on practice. There's so many things. There's so many things in mind. Good luck in MPL MY. See you in MSC. Love from PH. Hey, thanks, iClips. Appreciate it. Love to you guys in the Philippines as well. Team MSG and me, Team SMG. Yes, shoot moving under gunfire. That's who they are. But they have Valens on their team. Now, if you guys don't know about Valens, Valens previously has played under the banner of Orange Esports, has actually went to MSC with Team Hawk as an analyst. He's done a lot. He's done a lot. As a roamer, it's questionable, but I definitely think he brings a lot of value to the team, even if he's not playing directly playing with the team. So, Zyme Senpai, I still think he's going to do good. Stormy has a lot of potential. Smooth, as well as Tasa, really stable players. The big X factor is whether Subway and Noir can make plays. That's my only concern with Team SMG. I love the boys. I love a lot of names here. I love Sasa. I love Stormy. I love Zyme Senpai. I love Smooth. Subway, you know, give or take for me personally. But he might improve even more than this. Yes! Sakage God. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream, my guy. Welcome to the stream. Sasa or Valence better in gold? I would say it depends on what you want. Do I want an explosive player that looks for off angles? I would say Valence. Do I want somebody who's stable, consistent, and never loses his lane? I would say Sasa. They provide two very separate things. They provide two very, very separate things. That's why it's hard to choose between them. Now, this is the team that I'm hyped for. Personally, for me, I am super hyped for the Homeboys. Homeboys, oh my god. They've got an incredible story. They haven't won a single MPL. They haven't gone to a single international event. But their lineup, the main three, Sapat, Chibi, Anip, three Malaysian players in the three important roles of EXP, Sapat, Chibi as a jungler, and Anip is their gold laner. Now, Anip to me was the weak link initially, because Anip's hero pool wasn't as deep as everybody else's. But I feel like things have changed. There has been a lot of time for him to really adapt to what the gold lane is right now, and he's improved so much. Warlord and Barbosa, that's where I'm a little scared, right? Now, Barbosa, he's a lone roam player. If you don't know from where, Bigatron, and he's from the MDL specifically. So a lot of teams, who are getting imports are taking them from other regions tier 2s, hoping that they can make it big here in Malaysia. And if they can, kudos to them. Kudos to them. Warlord, on the other hand, no clue. What is he even playing? MDL, basically MDL under RQ's MDL. Yep. Adds up, adds up. So again, a lot of MDL players actually making their way over to Malaysia to try and make that name. And I think Homeboys, with the fact that they haven't won a single MPL, and the fact that they haven't actually gone to a single international, this could be their season, to be fair. Oh, Valence is now a player again, not an analyst. I think he's both, Xenogenesis. Why did Homeboys get MDL players instead of MPL? Well, number one, MPL players are expensive. Number two, the question is, how much bang for buck do you actually have? Like, Homeboys has money, but do they have an overwhelming amount of money? No, they don't, and it's expensive to have players around. You gotta pay for the players, and not to mention import players, right? How many import players actually want to come to Malaysia? That's the first question you have to ask. Second question, those who do want to come over, are they actually that good? Something in Homeboys, I'm guessing, that Daddy Hood was seeing in both Warlord and as well as Barbosa. He wanted to make some change, and these were his changes. Is it good? Is it bad? We don't know just yet. We don't know whether the Indonesians will be able to work well with the other Malaysians on the team. And let's not forget that Solos is part of the lineup as well. I've been hearing some rumors that he has played a couple of scrims. And he's trying to like get back on track to get a little sharper, a little better every single day. Will he actually play a game? I don't know. It could be a move. And recently I also talked to Coach Dale. Steve, great guy, straightforward guy, good guy to talk to, fun guy, really fun guy. The way he thinks about things is very straightforward, and he knows how to simplify it. It makes sense for a coach. Not to mention, I learned a lot about it. Did you know that Coach Dale has a degree in psychology? I didn't know that. Man's fucking stacked. Yes, Coach Dale is on Homeboys. Yes, that is correct. What do you think about Hanzo Jungle? I think there is a time and place for Hanzo Jungle. I'm learning to accept the differences. I don't think everybody can play Hanzo. He has a very awkward style of jungle that I don't think a lot of players are used to playing. And even for an assassin, right? Like, the way you have to think about situations is very, very different as Hanzo. Next would be RSG Slate MY. We're having a return of a home hero. We have... Oh, my nose is so goddamn snotty. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry about my nose. It's not just steal a jungle, but it's how you path and determine which camps to steal. Because you can't just walk in and steal it in front of people's faces. The supports are gonna fight your ass. They're gonna fight your ass. The mid lane's gonna come around, and the next thing you know, the golden EXP show up to pinch you in whenever you try and steal the enemy buff. That's why Hanzo requires a lot of knowledge of the game and habits of players, and more importantly, it requires you to look at the way you transverse the map differently. Is Arlott going to be S tier? I think Arlott is pretty good right now. Do I think teams are gonna let him? Do I think that teams are going to let him through? I think they're only gonna let him through against teams who they think are weak. That's my personal opinion, because it's a very snowball oriented hero and requires an enabler to go in to become insane. Like, you want to see a million dashes, just get a team full of CC, you'll see Arlott fucking dashing every second. He's just tapping to as many people as possible. Especially because CC puts the demon mark on them. That's how crazy it is. And I think at a high, he has a high skill ceiling as well. Remember that his dash can't be stopped, animation can't be stopped. So he goes right through the bouncing ball, he goes right through Lolita, he goes through a lot of people. That's why I think he's good. Not everyone can play Ira right now. So far, only Nats and MPL found success. Yeah, it really isn't easy, because there's a lot of decisions to be made when you are playing Arlott. I think people need some time to get, like, really comfortable to get really good at Arlott. But I think he is so busted once you know how to play him. I can't believe I just had a 25-minute classic game. Oh, I'm sorry, Han. I'm trying. I don't play MOBAs and it's slowly grinding alone. God damn. But all he has are tank heroes and I don't play those. I learned something new, Husky! Learn a new champ. Learn a new hero. But yes, coming back to this, right? Rippo is coming back to Malaysia. Very happy to have him. Link Aza is the jungler, but they also picked up Zayed. Zayed was the red esports jungler, very big on assassin jungler styles. Played a good Benedetta, nasty Hayabusa. That's what Zed's known for. Izanami, good as always. Loliels, good as always. Don't have to worry too much of that. Christophobia, never seen him play. Lexia as the roamer. Alright, so when I'm looking at this lineup, immediately I'm like, obviously Rippo is going to be doing good. I think between Zayed and Link Aza, right now, Zayed feels like a more comfortable jungler, but Link Aza has more chemistry with everybody else, I would imagine, right? Because Link Aza has been like playing together with Izanami and as well as Lolios. Zayed just came in. So I think, you know, I'm keeping... these two junglers are definitely like the two upcoming junglers that came after Box, right? Because for the longest time, everybody was like, oh yeah, Chiku, best jungler. And then we saw Box come out into the scene. He's like, oh, Box is actually pretty fucking sick. He's pretty fucking sick. And then he got like MVP of his role for that season. And then after that, we saw Link Aza, who was also doing pretty fucking sick. And Zayed, who was the standout player for Red Esports. So they're kind of like monopolizing the board of some of their good players. I don't know how well they're actually going to do, but I'll keep my eyes on specifically the jungle duo. I think everybody else is going to do fine. I doubt they'll do that terribly. Next is going to be Red Giant Esports. Now, Red Giant Esports, what can I really say about these guys, right? Nothing. They're a brand new team that has just been backed by the state football team. The state of Selangor's football team. Phobia and IGN sounds like you have a TZ on it. More like I'm just scared, bro. I always thought Ripple was Indo Lamau. Nah, he's Malaysian, dude. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Glenn. Phobia and IG. What did I miss? Benji, what's up? What's up? You didn't miss too much. 2 reds on MPL MY. I'm back. What's up, Chefin? Look, we're talking about like some of the underrated players or teams, and I'm going down the list. I'm just going down the list, right? You missed out until RSG Slate. I gave my opinions of every team before that. Now I'm on Red Giant Esports, or You Do Red Giants, right? You Do Red Giants is interesting, as I mentioned before, but their team. Zach QT coming previously, he was playing under MAB. Same goes for Sif and Ish, if I remember correct. Actually, wait, no. If I remember correctly, You Do Red Giants was a tier 2 team that was picked up. That was picked up by the one and only Rush. The Rush, the ultimate scouter. Rush put together the original RSG, the RSG MY lineup, and then after that left, and then now he's on his final project, which is with the Red Giants Esports, and hopefully they do well, so he keeps on going, because I really like Rush. And the thing that Chiwing has been doing is, honestly, he's a mad lad, He's a mad lad. And the fact that he's been going on for so long and putting together top tier teams and recruiting them, you gotta give respect. The man's got an eye. He's got game. He's definitely got game. Team Secret, the dark horse. I think they are a dark horse. I think it's an underrated team in general, but the individual players have up and down performances. And finally, we need to talk about Madness Esports. Madness Esports, they're kind of weird, right? But they have been destroying the tier 2 scene. They've been in the tier 2 scene for a very long time. Names that I recognize: Mali, previously playing under Suhas. Is this iSonic? This could be iSonic. Wait, let me just check. I'm pretty sure this Sonic is iSonic. I'm fairly confident. He got rid of the I and changed the name. But Madness Esports, I don't know how to feel about them. Mainly because, yes, they are destroying tier 2, but are they ready for the MPL? Some of them have played in the MPL previously, iSonic or Sonic, as well as Mali, but the rest haven't. So they're a very fresh team. This Madness Esports is the one that I'm most concerned about compared to everybody else. Lunatics, if we look at it, they're people who played, okay, MDL player, Fakes MPL player, Nova X Kobar MPL player, Grandpa Koga, no idea who this guy is. He might be the weak link, he might be the strongest player on the team. I don't know. There's not much to go off of here. Compared to everybody else, I think Madness Esports probably most likely to get relegated, but I don't know. Things could change. First biggest org joining MLBB scene. Hey, honestly, if we look at the Wild scene, we've seen like G2 do a collaboration with Blacklist tier 1. That was fucking crazy. So the fact that Team Secret is coming into MPL MY, I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. That Sonic was from the SA Moscow that played Hanzo's son Leomar back then. Yeah, iSonic. Okay. I get you, Azim. Thank you, appreciate it. So yeah, those are the teams, and those are my particular underrated picks. My number 1 underrated player, Stormy. I think Stormy is so good at his role. He's so fucking good. But he's a shy guy. Very young, very shy. One hell of a player. He's so cracked at the game. Number 2, I would put my number 2 probably in Zaid. I think he's someone who I expect to do well. Third underrated player, Chibi. I think Chibi is nuts. And he plays his heart out. He really does. That's why he gets so emotional when he loses these big games and gets knocked out from tournaments, because fuck, man, I'll be in the same position. Like, you can visibly see him giving everything in the game. He doesn't waste a second. He truly doesn't waste a second. So for me, those are my underrated, like, thoughts on my underrated picks overall. Teams that I expect to do well, I think Tonak is going to do well. They always do well. Team Secret, I'm not so sure. Team Hawk should do well. Team Lunatics, give or take. Red Esports should be middle of the bracket. Team SMG, they should do good, but we never know. They honestly should do good. There's no reason for them not to do good, unless there's internal issues, unless there's something going on with chemistry. Will Malaysia? Oh, how many BH imports in Malaysia? Okay, Todak has 3. Are we including coaches? Okay, I'm gonna disinclude coaches first, right? Just players. 3 for the side of Todak here. Team Secret, Santi Sucre. I've never heard of him, so I'm gonna assume he's an import. 4. Hito 5. Joman Fenrir 6, 7. Ready Sports. Warlord Barbosa 8, 9. Rippo doesn't count. Rippo doesn't count. He's Malaysian, okay? Rippo does not count. So about 8. 8 players in total that are imported. And this is including the coaches. I think we've got Coach Dale. Torak also got a PH Coach 2. I don't know whether Team Secret... Oh wait, Team Secret is Amox. So no. Team Lunatics, I don't know whether or not they are going to be... I don't know whether or not they are going to be having an international coach. I'm not 100% sure about that. I know that SMG has a different coach this time round. Homeboys, Coach Dale, as I mentioned before. RSG, I can't remember who their coach is. Yudu Red Giants, no clue whatsoever. Madness Esports, no clue whatsoever. Actually, it was Navi, the first big org joining the MLBB scene. Ah, yes, Navi! Navi was a good time. Navi was definitely a good time, Benji. Thanks for bringing it up. But more imports in Malaysia than Indo. It's not even franchise. That's true. That's true. Oh, there's no LaFell in here. It's fine. Okay. We don't know. We don't think the scene, as of right now, I don't think the scene is ready for it. You know, I would imagine that the scene, as of right now, is struggling, and the community isn't behind it. And we need a team that can, you know, a team that can build that community. Right now, I think Homeboys is doing a very good job at it, but we can go even further. We definitely could. I miss War Barbie. Yeah, I miss War Barbie. I miss Defender. Sunset Lover, of course, but like Defender is a really cool guy. As well as, honestly, War Barbie. Man looks so Slav. He looks so Slav as fuck, but he's such a troll. He's such a goddamn troll. And he knows it. He knows it. Gorgeous man. Very annoying how trolly he is. But yeah, those are my picks, guys. These are all of my picks. Those are some of the underrated teams and players that I'm keeping a very close eye on. See how they perform in the overall future. So what do you guys think? Is War Bobby in God tier with Naisu? Yeah, absolutely. For sure. For sure. And you know what's the craziest part? War Barbie looks good without hair. When he shaved his head, he was a good looking guy. He was a good looking man, this kind of good looking. I'ma just say it. I do like the IGN of Sunset Lover and Navi. Well, how about Sunrise jokes? I'm pretty sure there is somebody called Sunrise out there in the EU scene. Too funny, too funny. Sorry, I have to take a bite. I was too hungry. Oh, that's good. Oh, chicken rice is so good. Chicken rice is so good. Okay, before I answer your question, Amy, Incendio playstyle is almost the same from Blacklist. They're the budget Blacklist. They're the budget Blacklist. They are copying them one to one. Their rotations, their movements, but the decision making is just like half a second slower. like a full second slower. Like their battlefield assessment takes a lot longer compared to how crisp and fast Blacklist is. Are you gonna do hottest players next? Nah! Blacklist from Walmart. I don't want to be too mean with them because I think in Incendio Supremacy, like, imitation is the highest form of praise. That's how they love I would assume that they love Blacklist. They love the way that they play, and therefore they ripped off they basically mimicked their entire style. Do I wish that Incendio would find themselves? Yes, I absolutely do. But I think with Turkey, with with like, I would assume it's called MPL Turkey. I'm not 100% sure what it's called, but I would assume it is. I think that those guys are going to do fine. I think they're going to do a good job, and they will continue to grow. Are you going to do the hottest players next over 18, by the way? No, I'm not going to do the hottest players next. Not yet. Not yet. We got to limit down the pool because there's so many players. There's so many players, and I don't know how many of them are over 18. Like, there's... No. Not yet. Not yet. Before I continue on with the chat, I do think that my thoughts on EU... My heart goes out to those guys. They are getting done pretty dirty here, but a lot of it comes down... to the social geopolitics of the situation. Like, I mean, the Russian-Ukraine war, still very painful in the eyes of many. A lot of recovery is going to be needed until that settles down. But now is just not a good time for EU. Now is just not a good time. And not to mention that the areas that actually are interested in Mobile Legends don't have much of a fan base. Like, where are the EU fans? Like, EU wants to do all these things. The content creators are trying. Munton, like, it looks like it's going downhill. It really is looking like it's going downhill. Their support has been taken away from those guys. Their servers are still up, but even so, it could be better. It definitely could be better. That's all I gotta say. If they were in an easier bracket, they would have done better. What do you mean? What do you mean if they're in an easier bracket? They did well. They knocked out Malaysia, and then after beating Malaysia, from that point onwards, there are only difficult teams. There are only difficult teams from then on out. Blacklist Incendio collab, that'd be pretty cool. What made them unique, though, is Leomore jungle. Okay, to be fair, there is a bit of logic to that. They understood the Blacklist composition. They understood that it goes into the late game. So they were willing to pull off something like that because they were using logic and putting 2 and 2 together. That's all. That's what I'm gonna say. That's all I'm saying. Cause like, even though Incendio is like Walmart Blacklist, they are self-aware. They understand what they are good at and what they are bad at. Do I think they need to like kind of brush up on the early game? A little bit. But for the most part, Incendio showed a lot of great skill. Like, a lot of great skill. Am I disappointed that they knocked out a Malaysian team? Absolutely, but hey, what are you gonna do about it, right? What are you gonna do about it? That kind of wraps everything up about what I wanted to talk about today. Wraps up pretty much everything. So if you guys have any questions, you can let me know now before I'm going to be closing the stream relatively soon. Eat my lunch and go to work because the Snapdragon series is happening later on today. So stay tuned. You can search up the Snapdragon series. It is going to be done by ESL Malaysia, our branch of ESL. Let's go. ESL MY. Let's go. Very excited to cast for it. And I, for one, am I'm gonna admit right now, I'm gonna be very rusty at my casting. So I'm glad that the SPS has come up and it's a tier 2 tournament. So it gives me time to be a little bit more flexible, get my jaw working, get my brain, rewiring my brain again to get into the mode of casting again. So personally for me, this stream is already like one warm up, getting my mouth ready to talk about stuff. I need to prep. I need to do a little bit more prep But guys, you can go check out Snapdragon series Mobile Legends division, Mobile Legends, and you can watch me cast. And I think I'm casting with somebody today. I can't remember who. I think it might be Terrence this time around, and then tomorrow would be Husky. That's what I think. Caster lineup for the upcoming MPL MY Citizen. The caster lineup for English, it is going to be me, Stafa, Terrence, IC Baby 1-2, Lafel, Adin. New tissue. Now it's getting too hot. It's just never winning here in Malaysia. My nose just needs one temperature. That's it. I just need one temperature and I would stop sneezing. But it's hot and it's cold. The next thing you know, you're in, you're out, you're up, and you're down. Katy Perry was right. Katy Perry was right. Today is Sir Cloud. Thank you, Husky. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So yeah, that's the caster lineup for the English broadcast, Citizen. Incendio Rosa idolizes on my Venus, which sounds very great. Yeah, he does. Look, imitation is the highest form of compliments. I just hope that Rosa kind of finds his own playstyle and understands what he is good at and not just walk in the footsteps in the shadow of this Filipino dynasty, the queen herself, oh my Venus. In my ranked games, everyone keeps banning Estes because of Blacklist. No, people keep banning out Estes because he's really easy to use. And I think, like, think a lot about how pubs work, right? A lot of pubs, if you're on, let's imagine pubs compared to a public game, ranked, high tier, you know, Mythic Glory and above, and professional play. The main difference is communication, right? Can you speak Tagalog? Sorry, I cannot speak Tagalog, but I try. I try. Nano machine, son. Nano machine, son. Nano machine, son. Is that what you're looking for? Estes in ranked is very overrated. Look, Estes in ranked is just easy. He's just easy to play. Oh, sorry. Back to my example, right? Pub players have, they go into habits because they don't have the information and they can't necessarily communicate with you like verbally face to face. What they do is that they naturally come together. And that's why Estes is so good, because teams are like, oh, we're going to fight. We're going to all get together. Estes presses ult. We all get healed. I don't think that he's overrated. I think he's good. I just think that players don't like playing against it because of how like they have to, like, people who have to play against Estes has to coordinate very, very well and get some really good timings, and even then there's no guarantee. Even then there is no guarantee. So just throwing it out there. Throwing it out there. I always pick Valentino copy as all. Goddamn. Just want to say, dude, you're one of the best English casters. Thank you, Lawrence. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That means a lot to me. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. You did it. Timing IIRC is 6 p.m. onwards, GMT plus 8. Any offline games played right now? Any offline games you played? Offline games? Offline games? I think I've been recently trying to get back into Dragon Age Inquisition. I think that's one game that I'm gonna do. I might go back into Darkest Dungeons again, mainly because my friend Zan, Karakuri Gaming, co-caster, fellow friend, good friend, play a lot of TFT with him, as well as Mobile Legends, even though he's in Grandmaster, because he hasn't touched the game. I've been wanting to get back into Darkest Dungeons 1. I might get into Darkest Dungeons 2, but apparently it's like a real grind, so I might as well just play 1, because I think 1 is the best version of the game anyways. I just play Atlas against Estes. Oh, whoa. Yeah, Atlas is a good way to punish Estes. Thank you, Husky, with a double K and E. Play Muck. I refuse to play Muck. I refuse to play Muck. I don't think that Muck is that great of a game. I really don't. I really don't. People might have differing opinions, and I respect that. But if I'm going to go offline to play a game, I am not going to be playing a game like that. I got better things to do. I got better things. I'd rather be playing Dead Cells, you know? I'd rather be playing a Wizard of Legend, Rogue Legacy 1, Rogue Legacy 2. Like, there's a lot of things I could be doing better with my time. Cyberpunk? Like, I've already played Cyberpunk, but I don't mind just keep playing it. It's fun. Playing Slime Rancher 2. It's just work. Dude, I'm sick of work simulators. Work simulators is a pain in the ass. TF2, I already played TF2, Benji. Sorry. Which right now in Philippines has snow and it's so cold. Oh, they do? Oh, maybe in like the highlands? I guess in the Philippines. Does Philippines have highlands? You guys are an archipelago, right? I'm pretty sure there's like mountainous areas, right? That's cold. But do you actually have snow? Okay, walk me through this, Husky. What exactly is the purpose, your purpose in No Man's Sky? I just don't get that. I don't understand what's my purpose. You build a base, you farm the base, you get items, and then you build a ship, and then what? Is that it? Is that all I do? Is my life just work? If like, I need a goal in this game. Like, I gotta be farming towards fighting a boss. I gotta be working towards preparing for something. That's all I want. Rogue Legacy 2 is the mom. I know. Oh yeah, RSG used Arlot against Blacklist with Estes. With the Estes and Faramis, all it can use is sweep to collect everyone in Blacklist when they get clumped up. Yes, yes. That's why, honestly, that's why I think one of the reasons why Arlot is really, really good. Play Minecraft with the MPL casters. I don't think the other MPL casters will play Minecraft with me though. Like, I don't know how to get them interested in Minecraft for starters. Unless we get like a modded server, but that's gonna cost money and a lot of time and effort, which I don't have. There's a quest line to follow. Aside from that, you explore planets, build bases, advance tech, and fight enemies. Okay, I guess. To be honest, it's like Satisfactory, but in space, and you get to interact with NPCs. You get to interact with NPCs and get to actually fight mobs. Huh. See, Xenogenesis had a great idea. MPL MY IDPH casters 5v5. Please, One Esports, do the MPL casters invitational. That would be fucking hilarious, and we'd honestly smash them. I don't think you guys realize that the MPL MY casters are actually pretty good at the game, especially when we're a team. We play hard. We play a mean team game. Miracle may be really good at the game. Don't get me wrong, Miracle is really, really good at him, but his teammates aren't going to be as quick, as sharp as Miracle. And Miracle can't hard carry by himself. He cannot hard carry by himself. I mean, he probably could if he like made 0 mistakes, but he's bound to make a mistake. But when he's not distracted, he's most likely not going to make a mistake. We can handle that. We got 5 strong players here at MPL, caster players in MPL MY. You giving me Jack Horror vibes? KB is good. KB is good too. KB is pretty good. I played with him before. Man slaps at his role. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Alright. It's 1 o'clock. It's a good time for me to get off right now. I gotta go prepare to go for the Snapdragon series. That just means... Wait. Let me just... Out of respect. Wash down that rice. That means we're gonna be tuning the stream off in a little bit. Thank you to everybody who's been coming on to the stream, supporting, having a fun time, having a good conversation. And if you just tuned in, I'm so sorry. That's just gonna be the stream for now. Remember, we stream every Wednesday. The timing may vary, but Wednesday is the place to be if you want to catch my stream, whether it be morning MYT or maybe in the afternoon. It depends, because usually I do it at night. Usually I do it into the afternoon, in the afternoon, like 2, 3, and then I stream until about 4, 5, sometimes even 6. The last time when we first did this, it went for a while. It went for a while. That's all I'm gonna say. You can check out the VODs on my channel, but make sure, guys, if you haven't done it yet, like the stream, subscribe as much as you can, get your friends to go check out the content if you think it's interesting and worth your time to share. That's just the way it is. It's as simple as that. But to everybody who's here, thank you so much. I really do appreciate all of you. You know, Benji coming in, Zipak as well. First time coming on to the stream. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, sorry, first time chatting here live. Husky, my moderators, Ray Ash. Again, really, Chefin. Appreciate all of you guys for sticking around, supporting me during the stream. Hopefully, you can be just as nice to everybody else who comes in after you, and just show them around. Get to know our community, chit chat amongst each other. Follow or you haunt you. I'm not gonna haunt you. I'm not gonna haunt you. I'm just saying. It's just good vibes here. Every time I stream, turn on the stream, and I see you guys in it, I know it's gonna be a good time. For sure, for sure. You know, quick shout out to Trex. He was in here earlier. Sadafa as well. Shout outs to all the casters. Now, if you want, guys, don't forget, you can watch us on the Snapdragon series later today. So if you want some MLBB action, some tier 2 from around the world, check out ESL. They stream pretty much everywhere. ESL Malaysia, on Twitch, YouTube. Do they do it on TikTok? I'm not 100% sure. But you can definitely check all the main social media platforms. Check it out. Oh, Facebook as well. Yes, they also stream on Facebook. Can't forget about that. So later on, Snapdragon series, I'll see you guys. In the meantime, goodbye. Enjoy your lunches from wherever you are. Good morning, good night. Have a good time. See you, boys.